Hello, friend. This is Jimmy from Can Have an Immigration Canada. We are live again to answer your immigration related questions. So, you guys have any question, you can start typing in the chat and we'll answer in the order and you'll receive it. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Jimmy and from Can Have an Immigration Canada. Can Have an Immigration is located in Alberta, Canada since 2013 and helping clients all over the world with whatever immigration needs you have it. We have gone through almost every kind of immigration related cases, starting from visitor visas, express entry work permits, study permits, any kind of immigration related, going for spousal sponsorship, open work permits, LMIAs, intercompany transfer, NAFTA professionals, refugees. So you can name it. We have done almost all the cases so far. So all of our consultants are member of CICC, so they are all in good standing, and you can uh, count on Can Have an Immigration for any kind of immigration related inquiries. Yes, we do charge consultation fees, and all our services are paid. So there are no free services with Can Have an Immigration, but right now, this call is you guys can start typing your question and we'll try to answer to the best of our ability. So, we have a viewer here with us. His name is Rahman. Good morning, sir. Good morning. I sent your email, my resume. Yes, so if there is, I don't have any, I know I got your email for 5, 6 times, but didn't get any of the job opening as that's match for your qualification. So I'll keep that one in database. If something comes up, definitely will reply to you and will try to patch you up with the employer whoever will be looking for the same profile as yours. Yeah, definitely we have your resume. I know every week we get one email from you updating your resume, but unfortunately don't have any employer as of now. So for employers, so it's not like they just come and go. Sometimes employers have their own candidates to bring it. So that case, we don't have any say with their. We just do the paperwork for them, and they can bring any candidate whichever they like it. So we'll go through some of the updates for last week's immigration to Canada, and then you guys can also write, keep writing your questions on the side, and I'll try to answer them. The first biggest update is coming from Quebec. The Quebec government has announced that any of the international students they are planning to study in Quebec in IT, childcare, healthcare sectors, and they want to study that in French. They will be able to pay the fees for domestic candidates only. They don't need to pay the fee for the international students. They can only pay the fees for the domestic candidates, and there you go. There will be a big saving. So if you are planning to avail that opportunity, that will be starting in the fall of 2023 next year. So you guys should be ready for that and start preparing for that. For that one, you definitely need a French language ability. Other than IELTS, they will also be looking at your score for your TEF, the French language test. So you should better be preparing for that. All international students can go there. There is not any restriction like only certain countries can apply. Anybody can apply for that one. We're also waiting for more details. As I told you that they will be starting in September or October sessions in 2023. So if you're planning in a couple of years to come to Canada, so that will be another help for you guys, and you guys can save ton of money. It'll be if Canadian students are paying 5,000 and the international student paying around 20 to 25,000 for the same course. So international student can also be qualified now for that $5,000 fees. So that's a very, very big news for all the international students. So get ready for that. Start preparing for French exam as well. So there you go. Rahman, I'll keep waiting for will reply from you. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, as soon as we'll get any employer according to your qualification or match, we'll definitely patch you up with them, and you can talk to them, give your interviews. If they select you, yes, we can do the paperwork for your LMIA and work permit also. So, any other question you guys have it, you guys can start typing on the right, and we'll go on that in an order I'll receive them. So let's go into the PNP results for the month. We have seen BC, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario releases their PNP results for the month, and they are all, as I was telling you guys before, that we are all receiving the new update from the provinces. They are sending lot of express entry invitations to the candidates. So you guys just need to be in the queue for getting that invitation. If you do not uh, fall under that category, so you won't be able to. So it's better be proactive and rather than reactive. So you will get nomination as soon as any of the province will get open. If we look on Saskatchewan on July 21, they have the largest draw of 2022, where they have invited 802 candidates for the provincial nomination. The province invited 797 candidates from Express Entry program, and five invitations went to Ukrainian nationals for their current crisis that is going on. Uh, on the July 28th draw, they have invited 748 candidates to apply for the PNP. 469 invitation went to the candidates in the occupation in demand category, and 279 were issued to the express entry candidates. The score, as you guys all know, with a minimum score of 68 only. So if you guys had your profile in Saskatchewan category and you fall under those category on the in demand category or the express entry category and with the 68 plus score, you should have better receive your invitation as of now. So on this note, it's not like that you will receive uh, the invitation if you have score of 68. You must also fall under those in demand occupation categories. I have a lot of time got calls or the question, right, my score was more than this but I didn't receive because you didn't fall under that category for in demand occupation. That's the only reason, right? Next one we have it for Kosala Saminda. I'm 50-year-old. Is it possible to find LMI approved HR job in any province? Yes, why not? It is possible. For the work permit or LMI, there is no age factor. So, yes, if you are a qualified candidate with a lot of experience, definitely there is a hope for you for work permit or LMIA. There is no need to worry about if you are 50, 60 year of age, as long as you are still in a profession and you have a current running experience, you're working for some uh, uh, company or you are running your own business, yes, definitely you can get. Next update was from British Columbia. They have held their PNP program round of invitation on a weekly basis, as you guys all know. Uh, On July 26, they have invited 183 candidates to receive invitations to apply for provincial nomination. Total of 147 candidates went through the general draws. The candidate must have been met all the requirement for express entry BC skills immigration category, which are managed through the skills and immigration refugee and registration system SIRS. And the minimum score was 78 for the BC. If you are 78 plus, you should have received a nomination as of now. The province also held round of invitation for candidates who are working in the early childhood educators and assistants with the NAW code of 4214 with the score of only 60 points and 9 healthcare workers also with the score of 60 points. So you guys must have seen this. This is a new trend in BC as of now. So they are starting because there is a shortage of early childhood educators. So they are starting giving invitations to that category also, and the healthcare was also there. But now, because of after COVID, there are big shortage of healthcare professionals, and they are start getting those big push from the employers, and they will start giving those nomination. If you fall under those category, definitely you should go for it. BC is one of the best province to get immigration to, and one of the best places to live in. Rahman, I've already done IELTS ongoing processing for EC evaluation. Whereas I hope get TCS. Okay, sir. Yeah. How could I contact you? I had given my contact information at the top of this chat. So, Kosala, you can start, you can call me on that number. That's a WhatsApp and the regular number for me. So you can call me on that anytime. So that's my only contact information. You can also email or the phone is also there. Now let's go to the Manitoba for their July 28th PNP draws. They have issued 355 invitations through the Manitoba Provincial Nomination Program. Skilled worker within Manitoba with a minimum score of 693. Skilled worker overseas minimum score of 726. And international education stream got 41 invitation. There is no requirement for the score for the international education stream for the postgrad work permit holder for the student who have done their studies in Manitoba. 56 invitations were also gone to the express entry system. So on July 27th, if we look at the Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, they have issued invitation to the two candidates for the Economic Mobility Pathway Program. This program aimed to help skilled refugee immigrations to Canada through existing economic program. So that was a little update about the PNP programs for Canada for the last week or so. With the new application or the new job uh, requirements that has been changing all over the economic criteria here in Canada. If we look as of now, according to the new report from Statistics Canada, there are more than 1 million job vacancies as of now. They are the highest in the um, history of Canada as of now, that we have so many job openings, and it's really hard to find the candidates as of now. So majority of those things are also going to the candidates who are from overseas. If you look on jobbank.gc.ca, you will be able to find a lot of openings. All those openings, on the other hand, mostly for the LMIA jobs. So you guys can simply go over there, connect with the employers. They can also, if you are in the high skill demand categories, employers does looking for the straight recruitment. You don't need like a certain uh, networking or anything. Just send your detailed resume, pick up the phone, call that HR for the company, and you can definitely get some input from there. So another update is coming for the postgrad work permit. There was government of Canada was going to start uh, a pilot program. They have issued their notification in April that the post-grad work permit holder would get an extension for 18 months. Because of COVID, there was no CEC draws. That's why the government was giving them another hope. So we just came to know about that yesterday that government hasn't even given any notification yet online, and there is nothing that candidates can go through as of now that they can apply for uh, this kind of paperwork, as nothing has been started. So all those post-grad work permit holders, they were receiving for waiting for those ones, they are in limbo at this moment. We cannot say anything as of now what is their plan and when they're going to start it. So better be to stay in the legal status, better apply for any of the TRVs. They are there as long as you guys don't fall under the category that where your status is going to expire at the end of the day, you have to leave the country. So we always suggest candidates, if you're under that kind of situation, make sure you put any more applications in, so you will stay in an implied status. As long as that the new pathway will open, you can submit your applications and that category also. uh, Rahman, could I know international mobility is still eligible for truck driver? International mobility program is totally different. For truck driver, I never seen anything like that going for IMP and it's get successful. So definitely you need an LMIA for anything. Karshang Lama, normally how long will it take for work permit outside of Canada? It depends on your country, sir. Check canada.ca. It will tell you the exact current timing for your country where you have submitted your application. Incredible word, how, sir? Yes, sir. Do you hire candidates for LMA job for cooks? Yeah, it's not me. Yes, sometimes we do have restaurants. They ask for cooks. We do their paperwork. Yes, we are an immigration consultancy. Yes, we do the paperwork for any employer who comes through us. It doesn't matter if it's a cook or it's a pilot or whichever category they come for. Yes, we do the paperwork for them. Yes, on time to time basis, we do have openings for restaurants and where they are looking for cooks, chefs, or if it's a fast food restaurant, definitely they are looking for the retail uh, supervisors in their restaurants. So yes, definitely we do. You can send us your resume as long as we will get any openings. As of now, I'm not doing any LMIA for cooks at this moment, but it doesn't mean there won't be anything tomorrow. So you can send your resume through that, and we'll see if something comes up and match your skill set. And definitely, we can give it to that employer, and we can get you hook up with that employer, and there you go. Uh, Rahman, my experienced truck driver in Singapore. Yeah, that's okay. Rahman, we know I have your resume. So as whenever I'll have any truck opening, and the thing is not that we should have opening. We should also have the person or the employer who's ready to hire people from outside of Canada. That is big thing as of now, because you guys know the processing time is incredibly long right now. So none of the employer is waiting for hiring a truck driver or a cook or anybody for 12 months or even more, right? If somebody has an opening, they need somebody right away. So we mostly prefer candidates who are already on temporary resident visas here in Canada. That's what we are looking for. That's what the employers are looking for at this moment, because the delays are so bad right now. So you will be lucky if any of the employer will say, yes, I can give you a job offer and LMIA, and I'll wait for you to get the work permit for after a year, and you can join my company. If I have some businesses, I never want to wait for that long. We have some warehouses, but we never ever like to wait for that much. If I need somebody right now, definitely I mean it a week, 2 weeks, or a month maximum. Anupreet, yes. What is the current GTS processing time for a Quebec LMA base? Yeah, GTS is taking more than 2 months as of now. So yeah, you can simply check the person who has sent your application is a consultant lawyer, or any of you can also contact your employer. They can send a request to CAC to check the update or get the processing faster. Ravindranath Casey, good morning, sir. Yeah, you guys can start typing your questions if you have any other. So, yeah, as we were talking about the postgrad work permit holder, the pilot program is not even started yet. So, if you are in any of that situation or any of your friend, family in that situation, tell them to apply for TRV as of now, so they won't go out of status. So when this program will start or the pilot program will come up, they can simply send their application and get more update and get that 18 months pilot work program. But as of now, government hasn't given any green signal, or they haven't tell us like what they are going to do. So it's all a waiting game as of now. So what we can do and what we cannot do. So thank you, Rahman. So yeah, if you guys have any other question, please type it, or we'll continue with some of the more updates. As you guys all have seen, there are two draws have already happened for the federal skilled worker program and the CEC candidate for under express entry program. So if you are in that, the score is still 500 plus, but there is a big hope that as long as the inventory will get a little bit shorter and the score will also come down. But as of now, both the draws we have seen in the month of July, they were all 500 plus. So we're hoping by September or so, you will be able to see some of the uh, draws that will be with a less CRS score. And but on the other hand, government is also going to start the category specific draws starting in January. So the window is very small right now. So if you'll go to category specific, then definitely the score will go higher. The conditions will go higher as for IELTS or for the French speaking or for the job experience you guys have it, number of hours of experience you have it, as well as the degree or the diploma. I maybe some category they will ask for diploma holder candidates, but majority of them will be the degree holders. So you guys better be prepared for that. That thing is coming pretty soon, and the Minister of Immigration will have all that power in his hand to see who they want to apply, which categories. They are saying they'll have like a ongoing communication with employers or the sectors, job sectors here in Canada, what the employers are looking for. So they will try to get the same candidates here in Canada on that basis. So other than that, whenever it will be out in the market, only then we'll be able to give more information. But as far as the previous consultations are done, the more reports we have got from the Minister of Immigration, that's what they are indicating as of now. And the direction is simple. There'll be case specific, category specific draws, and it'll go to general requirements for each category. Yeah, so if you guys have any other question, you can type it. Otherwise, we'll wrap up this session as of now, and we'll see you sometime next week. Yeah, I'll give you few more minutes over here for anybody who has some more question. They can start typing it, so I'll be able to answer. So let's see some more of the updates. As I was also explaining before, the biggest update is the international tuition fees reduction in the province of Quebec. So you guys, if you know anybody who is able to coming, who want to come to Canada on an international student visa, so the Quebec will be the best option starting next year's fall, because they are reducing their international student fees to the domestic student fees. So this will be a big help for all the students who are coming to Canada from abroad, whichever country you are from. So basically you have to have enroll yourself in healthcare, IT, and early childhood education. So those are the three major streams with the French proficiency. So they are not looking for IELTS, they are basically looking for your TEF test. So you better be preparing for you now. You have more than a year as of now, and that time is enough to prepare for French exam. Credible for an LME chef job, the agent say it will be within 5 months. So yeah, if you say this within 5 months, I never seen this. As of now, 1 year is for work permit. I don't know how they are saying to you they'll be within 5 months. Go ahead if he can give you the guarantee. Go ahead with that one, man. Yeah. So you guys can also check by yourself. Don't go to anybody's world, right? So go on Canada.ca. It tell you the processing time as of today or as of this week. So I think you guys should do some homework on your own also. So when you are going through all of these things and taking somebody's word, it's a simple thing. You guys all have smartphones. Go on Google, type Canada.ca, check your processing times, whichever country you are from, or whichever category you have applied for. It will simply say you what month file are processing, or where is your file situated, or what is the current situation of your file, what they are going through, whether it's a medical, whether it's a police clearance, or whether some other step of the thing, or whether the biometric hasn't been even submitted. I have seen cases where candidate doesn't even know what is biometrics, right? Is waiting for a year to get the answer. And on the other hand, when we look in their profile and their biometrics were never been submitted. So those are the things, right? So go online, check it for yourself. Yes, we're here to help as long as you become our client. Yeah, definitely will help you with that. But do some of your homework on yourself too. I'm in age of 36. Can I apply for student visa? Yes, sir. You can apply for student visa anytime. Yeah. But GC show your application was cancelled in February. What I do, sir? Reapply for it, man. If you think you can come out all of those things, the one on the basis they have canceled your application, go first, get some consultation, what you can do, what was your case, and all those other things. And you can simply apply for your new application and make sure you don't make those mistakes again on the basis of what they have rejected your file. If you want, our company can help you to refile your case. But again, right, when you're refiling, your chances are always going less and less and less, right? Because you have already been red flag uh, in the immigration system. But again, right, depends upon on which basis your application was rejected. So that we have to understand first, and then we can reapply for your case. Srinivas Ragi, I am almost 42-year-old. Which country is better for me to work, sir? I cannot say which country because I only live in Canada. So you can go to, even you can work in your own country, sir. I cannot say because I don't know any of your profile. I can only we're only licensed to give consultations or do the paperwork for clients in Canada. So this is a very vague question. It's up to you which country you like it. You can go and work there, sir. So yeah, any other questions you guys have it, you can type it. But again, right, make sure when you are planning to come to Canada on study visa, do look for the options now. The all other um, provinces are giving you. So the reduction in fees for international student is a big help for the candidates who are facing financial crunch and all those other things in their life. So, but there is another opportunity as of now for all those ones. IRCC has given again a bigger update on the virtual marriages. We know that for the candidates who are coming to Canada, then they are applying for spousal sponsorship. During COVID, there are a lot of candidates who have done virtual marriages, like online marriages. So, government of Canada, as I was telling in that era when the COVID started, we get so many questions at that time also about the online virtual marriages. So that was a big no at that time. They are not accepting any file where there is only virtual marriage, and they have said it now also. So they have received an influx of application where the marriages were done virtually online. So those all those applications have been sent back. And if you are planning to send an application for spousal sponsorship as a virtual marriage, so forget about that your application will be even given any consideration. They'll be simply sent back as they will receive it. They'll cut their fees and send you the remaining right of landing fees, and you're good to go. Application is rejected. So don't even try to send that. That'll be just wastage of your money and time. So go through the proper route, get the paper and the physical marriage done, and get all the documents required for that. Only send your application. That was another a big update from IRCC last couple of weeks. What are the process for Canada work permit? Canada's work permit, you need an employer to get an LMIA under your application, and then apply for work permit. It's a three-step process. Find an employer, apply for LMIA. If that's approved, then employer or any of the consultant, they can apply for you for your work permit. Again, work permit at this moment is taking longer than the normal time, so get ready for that. As I was always explaining to my clients, so you guys better be mentally prepared that it will definitely going to take longer than the expected time. If we'll take an example for India as of now, the processing time is way longer than what we have perceived. What are the some people in India are saying like, oh, it can be done quickly, and then the candidates are running here and there to get their file updated or want to know the result, but none of them is giving them the proper uh, processing time guarantee or what is the current processing time. Even if you look at right now, it says around 50 weeks from India work permit processing time. So you can think, right? It's a 1 year for work permit processing after your file has been completed, or while your file is always considered completed once you have submitted all your applications, plus your biometrics has been done. Visa officer has said in your online profile that they have received your uh, biometrics and it has been considered as complete after that. So how much I should get IELTS? You do not require any IELTS for work permit. Again, this is one of the biggest mistake. I don't know why there is a thing like that. That for Work permit, you do not require any IELTS. Yes, once you are here in Canada on a work permit, I always suggest my candidates, once you are here in Canada on work permit, then you can spend some time here, get normal to the English flow for your fluency, for your speaking, and all that stuff. Once you get like 6 to 8 months here, then go for IELTS for your permanent resident application, for your PRP or PNP applications, right? So those are the things you should take into consideration. Don't go for IELTS and then done with the level 5, 4.5, 5.5. Yeah, come on work permit to Canada, then do it. Then you will have more confidence while you are talking to the invigilator or the teacher who's taking your exam in IELTS while you're speaking with them. So you'll be more confident. Then you'll get proper good score that is required for your PNP. Or if you are good enough in your own country and say that you can get it right away, go for it. But again, there is a validity of 2 years, and it all depends upon which kind of work permit you are coming, and then you will be able to apply for your PNP or for your express entry right away, or you have to wait for 2 years to get the proper work experience. So all those things matter. So don't want you to spend like double the money all the time, right? Rahman, Manitoba province also 2021 issued work permit 305 person under. Yeah, that was a special program. So have you seen after that any other province? No. So that's what I'm telling you, right? So you should be proactive, right, when you're submitting your application. So you never know when those opportunities comes. And so in 2021 there was a big shortage because of COVID for truck drivers. So that category is gone now, right? So any other questions you guys have it, please type it. Otherwise, we'll wrap up this session now and we'll come back sometime next week. So if you guys have any other question, you can email us. I have given my email on the top of this chat. You can submit your application or email us over there. We'll definitely reply to that. I want to thank all of you who join us today, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you and have a good day.